Morning, guys. How are you? It is Wednesday. I get my days mixed up. I don't know if it happens to any of you guys, but some of my days run together. Okay, so wanted to chit chat for just a second in regards to what your superpower is. I think a lot of us, when we maybe ask that question, we think to ourselves, well, I don't have a superpower. But I think if you thought about it pretty hard, you would be able to figure one out. My superpower, the one thing that I have been able to really get good at, is consistency. I am consistent. I think that is really what helps me be super effective in almost all aspects of my life. There are still a few areas that I'm working on being more consistent in. And it feels like it's a little bit easier in some areas than others. But I think it is one of the things that so many of us struggle with is consistency. I show up for my tribe every single day. And that consistency, that reliance, that, I don't know what other word I'm trying to think of here, but that assurity to my clients, my coaches, the people in my class, they know that I am reliable, that I am consistent. And that's huge. Because here's the thing. Here's how I view my role as a fitness instructor, as a mom, as a coach, as a confidant, any of those. A spouse. I view my role as a pace car, really. And I run at a certain speed. And the reason I do that is because two things are going to happen. Those people that are part of my life, my circle, my tribe, they're either going to want to run with me and to run at my pace, or they're going to want to surpass me. And I am okay with either one of those. For instance, if I was to go into class, and I get this a lot because I get people who who have talked to me in regards to how I lay out the fitness level of my class. And here's how it works. If I went in and did bare minimum, and I did all low intense modifications, that is as hard as you would try in my class. That's all you would achieve. That's pointless. That's pointless. You need an instructor, a coach, whatever you want to call it. You need someone who's going to have their pace be at a level that you want to achieve, right? That's going to make you work. It's going to make you try. It's going to be challenging. That's what you want. Because one day, you'll surpass it. And that's also what you want. You know, there are people in my class that do much more challenging movements than I do. And that's what I want. I want to be able to see the people in class and those that I work with doing even better than I do. That's the whole goal. That is what fuels me. And if you're not running at a pace car level, we should think about that. Am I helping those individuals in my life, however I may influence or help them? Am I helping them to want to do better, try harder, increase that pace? Or am I giving them a level down here to achieve? My husband and I talk a lot about this in regards to our kids. your kids will meet your expectations. If you set low expectations, they will meet them. If you set high expectations, they will meet them. And the same is true for us. If we set low expectations, if those individuals in your life that are there, that you look up to, if their expectations are low, you're going to rise to those expectations. You're going to follow their lead. I've talked before about our circle of influence, and we are only, and you even heard the term before, you're only as strong as your weakest player, right? In team sports, I've played a lot of team sports. That's one of the reoccurring quotes that we hear. And it's so true. That is my goal, to help every single person, whether they are my client or my class member or my friends. If I am consistent and I run at a pace that will help to challenge you, you know that I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to be consistent with my nutrition, my workouts, my advice, whether or not you want to hear it. Consistency is the one thing that I think holds us back from achieving what we really, really want. I did a little experiment yesterday because, as many of you know, I work from home, and that can be challenging at times because you don't have anybody there telling you, do this, get that done, I need this by this time. I am my own boss. And I have found that I lack consistency and discipline when it comes to my work day. And I have decided that that's no longer going to be acceptable. And I'm going to be as consistent with my work time as I am with my work time, right? The work and effort that I put in with my clients and my coaches and my classes, I want to be as consistent with my personal work as well. And I think having those balanced together are going to be super beneficial. I know they're going to be super beneficial to me, but not only that, that spills over and it'll be super beneficial to you as well. So I really want you to think about that. Are you a pace car? Do you have a special, like a superpower? I think you probably do. It may not be consistency. It may be something else. But if consistency is a superpower that you want, it's totally possible. It's a muscle that you can strengthen just like a glute or a hamstring. I want you to think about that today. And if consistency is something that you struggle with, you need to find someone who is good at it and learn from them. And you can learn from me all you want. All right, little food for thought for you today. Y'all have an amazing day. I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.